Hey guys, Dayln here, and welcome to this video. So this is the 41st day, I believe, of the World Event Series, and I think today is supposed to be the last day as well. At least that's what I've heard. You know, it's supposed to be 6 weeks, and tomorrow would mark the first day of this 7th week, I guess, technically. So I think it's supposed to end tomorrow in tomorrow's update. I'm not entirely positive about that, so don't quote me. It may be tomorrow's last day to cap. I think it's today though. So I will be starting a new series tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. Sometime this week I'll be starting a new series. I asked my friend, he said I should get 99 fishing next, so I'm going to go ahead and go do fishing. I'm probably going to do a combination of rocktails, barbarian fishing, and C2. I'll probably do C2 fishing when I kind of, feel like actively playing RuneScape, like actively doing that and like really wanting to play. I'll probably do barbarian fishing when I'm good for, it's just kind of being semi-AFK, but I still kind of have to pay a little bit of attention. And then rocktails is pretty much just like the total AFK method. So I think most of it I'm going to be trying to do C2 fishing for the majority of it, just because it is C2 fishing, I believe, is the fastest method in the game for fishing at this point. It's a toss-up, I think, between C2 fishing and barbarian fishing. I think C2 fishing is faster, but, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what you use at barbarian fishing. Like, if you do, like, urns, rock lobsters, etc., etc., like, all the boosts you can get, it may be on par, if not better, but I'm not entirely positive. But I know C2 fishing is still, like, a very good method to get 99 fishing, so. And since I'm actually fairly close to 99, I'm 93, I am 5.5 mil from 99, so it's not too much experience, to be brutally honest. Like, it's not that much. It's not that bad. So, I think I am going to be going for 99 fishing next, so I will be doing a Road to 99 fishing series. I'm thinking my goal per day is to get around, I don't know, 400, 500k a day, possibly. It really, like I said, depends on, school, I guess, just how much time I have to play, RS. But, I'm gonna try to play as much as possible to get 99 fishing, so just get another 99, which will definitely be kind of cool. I haven't gotten a 99 since prayer, and I got that back in, like, end of September, so I haven't gotten a 99 for about 4 months or so, so that's kind of, be getting another one. First one of 2014. This year, I don't really know what to expect from myself this year in terms of 99s, but my goals in terms of, like, skilling, I'm hoping to get fishing, mining, divination, a hunter this year, at the very least. Like, those are the 4 that is my main goal to get to 99 this year. Which basically mean a 99 every 3 months, which isn't that bad, honestly. Like, I mean, if I were to train every day, I mean, I could easily get those up to 99 each in 3 months. Like, that's easy. The rest of them are basically my buyables, construction, herb lore, crafting, summoning, farming, and smithing. The rest of those are all buyables. I'm gonna see if I can work those in somewhere. Like I said, a lot of it's money making, so I will be having to do a lot of money making for those skills this year as well. So that's really obviously what I'm gonna be focusing on in terms of RuneScape this year. I'm gonna be focusing on skilling and money making for the most part. I have really nowhere to go with combat, obviously, just because I'm maxed, so there's really nowhere to go with combat. Last year had dungeoneering to do, and I had Slayer to do, and that kind of stuff. I think last year was Evolution of Combat? No. It was like 2 years ago. Oh, no. Might have been last year. I don't even know. I don't even really remember how long EOC's been in the game. But, I maxed combat before Evolution of Combat came out, so. Bar, obviously, prayer, Slayer, dungeoneering, and summoning. Those are the quote-unquote combat-related skills that I did not max before Evolution of Combat came out. But, I got closer with Slayer. I had, like, 91 or 92 Slayer before Evolution of Combat came out, because I used Slayer to train 99 attack and strength. I kind of regret, honestly, not using Slayer to train all my combat stats, which is something that I would recommend for people to do, especially in Evolution Combat, because most Slayer masters will give you decent XP per hour tasks for combat, especially magic tasks. Although pretty much all the tasks you'll get decent experience per hour. It's not as fast as some of the fastest methods, but you'll be training a secondary skill on top of that. So technically, you'll be training 3 skills at one time instead of only 2. You'll be training the combat skill of your choice. You'll be training Constitution, and you'll be training Slayer all at the same time. Definitely, I think is a worthwhile thing, especially because I think honestly 99 Slayer is a really cool 99 to get. Slayer isn't. I mean, I guess technically you could bot Slayer, although most people don't, unless they were doing Soul Wars botting to get it. But like Slayer is one of those skills. It's not really a bot skill. It's I think honestly one of the few 99s that's more difficult to bot. I mean, I don't even really know if there's bots in this game anymore. I don't really ever see them, but of course I don't really ever go online and like do things that bots do typically either. But I know obviously there are less bots than there used to be. I assume there probably still are some in the game. However, I'm not entirely sure of the extent. But yeah. Slayer has always been one of those skills that I felt that it's not as commonly botted. I don't think, obviously, I don't really know because I've never done that. But I mean, like I said, I guess Slayer technically can be botted, and I acknowledge that. But like less people bot it than say like botting agility or botting thieving, or basically botting any other skill. Because every other skill is pretty much really, really repetitive in terms of how you train it. Like, you stay at one spot and you do something for, like, the entire skill. With Slayer, like, you have to continually go back to a Slayer Master, get a task, go and kill it, and do that task. And your tasks change every time, so it's not like, oh, you kill X amount of monsters, go back to a Slayer Master, get a task, and then you have to go back to the same monsters. Like, you go to different monsters and different like areas and that kind of stuff. And there's other ways to train Slayer, obviously, like Soul Wars. However, I don't think I don't know if Soul Wars is really a viable option anymore. I don't know how many people actually play it. I know probably less people play it with Evolution of Combat than they used to, but I'm not entirely positive about that just because I don't ever play Soul Wars. I don't really have a reason to anymore. All my skills wouldn't really benefit from playing Soul Wars. So unfortunately that's not going to be an option for me to do anymore. So I don't really have a reason ever to play Soul Wars, I guess. Unless I want to get like a pet or something like the Jad pet or whatever, but I don't really care that much. I'd much rather get like a baby black dragon or something like that. Forget 99 summoning. But yeah, so that's, like I said, those are basically my goals for the next year. Basically is to get all my gathering 99s and whatnot. Like I said, divination, hunter, fishing, and mining are my main goals this year. And on top of that, I'm hoping to possibly maybe get farming, possibly construction, probably herb lore actually. Which is kind of funny how those are my lowest skills. But, I mean, over a year, I'm pretty sure even if I do farming extremely, extremely slow, I could get farming in a year. Same with herb lore, because, I mean, herb lore is, like, expensive, but it's fast. Like, so for herb lore, all be a matter of making money for it, so. And now I'm at the point where I can make extreme attack potions, so, I can do that instead of having to make super anti-fires and having to go pick those stupid feathers. So I don't really need to do that anymore. I can just do super attacks. I'm not going to be doing like the super attacks, super strength, not super extreme attacks, my bad. But I'm not going to be doing overloads to 99 because, I don't PVM that much, and I don't really do activities that really require a massive stock of overloads. If I ever did, I might regret it, but I don't think I ever will, really. So, in terms of overloads, I'm probably just going to have a stock of some of the components of overloads, and then I can just buy the components for the remaining components that I didn't stock up on during my road to 99 herb lore. And, make overloads as I need them. I'm not really gonna I don't really plan on stocking up on them. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that because that's actually one of the more expensive methods to do to get 99 Herblore. I'm just going to be doing extremes to 99, I think. I don't really have a desire really to stock up on overloads. So anyways, in terms of world event, I'm actually really close to capping 12k, not that far. Arma's leading by 12.6 mil, 27.6 mil at this point in time. Wow, I can't talk tonight. But at this point in time, 27.6 mil, that's pretty good margin. I think it's actually less of a margin than the Sarah versus Zami one, but whatever. So I'll be getting my lamps today. I'll be about 200k ish from 89 farming, which isn't honestly that far considering that it's about 455k from 88 to 89. So I'll be about halfway, a little less than halfway there. So that'll be cool, a cool deal. I might start doing like daily herb runs and tree runs and that kind of stuff. Just to get some farming done, just to get at least 90 plus, and then hopefully maybe I'll be in the habit by then, and so I'll be doing it every day. Hopefully, I'm not entirely sure. And then I'm also 254k from construction. I'm assuming I'm not gonna get. I'll be probably around 220-ish K from 93 at the end of the world event. I don't think I'm really going to buy it anytime soon. However, that option will always be there if I want to buy it. So, but it's 90 plus, that's good. That's definitely a good thing. And I'm glad that I was able to get that out of this world event. Let's see. Mining, I'm still pretty far from mining. I'm still 400k for mining, but that's not too bad. I could easily get that. If I were to warband, honestly, that would be like I think 1 or 2 warband trips, maybe like 2-ish. If I were to warband, but I don't really warband. I'm not really too interested in it. I don't really have a particular reason why. It's just not my thing. Maybe in the future I might, if I get too fed up with like trying to make money for smithing or herbal or farming or something. Like a lot of the skills that I have left are warbandable skills. So yeah, that option, and that's another option that is always open to me if I decide to do it. Warbands is definitely an option, if I choose to do so. So anyways, yeah, I have so many like sacred metal fragments. I have close I think 7.5k or so. I have a lot of them. Like I don't need all of these stupid sacred metal fragments. I've gotten so many of them from capping every day. It's kind of annoying. I wish I could trade them in for something. But whatever. I think they did overkill on the sacred metal fragments because they're so easy to get. Honestly, I mean, I have all the Armadillo ones, and I could also have all the Bandos ones if I had went and decided to get them. But I don't really care for the Bandos look. I don't really care for the look of the Bandos override, so I don't really mind. But anyways, so yeah. Let's see. Go back to school tomorrow, but I don't have accounting, so I get to come home at 11 tomorrow, which I'm very happy about. So let's see. I don't really think I have anything else particularly. So anyways, yeah, still getting harassed. But I pretty much just ignore the guy now. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not really concerned anymore. He doesn't have the balls to do anything, and I know he doesn't. So, basically, like I said in my video the other day, he's basically just a kid who thinks he can hack and blackmail people. He thinks that's cool or something. I don't know, but I just basically ignore him. Kind of annoying now. Like at this point in time, he's basically more of a pest than anything. Like he's not threatening or whatever. He's more just like a pest, and he's annoying. So whatever. That's kind of just a little update. I'm still getting harassed, but I kind of just ignore it because he's not a threat at this point in time, and I don't think he will ever become a threat, which is a good thing. what is the date today even? It's the 20th, I think. Yeah, it's the 20th. So yeah. Anyways, I think the world event should be over tomorrow. So I think tomorrow, or maybe well, maybe not tomorrow, but sometime this week, I should be starting the Road to 99 fishing series. And like all my other Road to 99 series, that will be a daily series. Um, you know, they'll basically be like what the world event series has been. Me talking about my progress during of the day in the topic, which is going to be fishing, and then basically after that, then it'll be kind of me just rambling on about random stuff. That's how most of my videos go. Like I said, I have been considering making a guide for some skill, and if you guys have a request of a skill or a guide or something that you guys want me to do, you can put it in the comments, because I have done a couple guides before. I've done an agility guide, which actually kind of needs updating. I mean, the method really hasn't changed, but my video making skills have changed. So I'm kind of wanting to redo that one, possibly. I did a wood cutting guide, but it was pretty bad. It was kind of just a thrown together thing. I've done a double nomad guide before. I did one pre-EOC, and then I did one post RS3. So there is one up to date on my channel, and then I have also done a fish flingers guide as well. I've done quick tip videos about dungeoneering, solo dungeoneering too. So those aren't exactly guides, more so like these are stuff that I've learned throughout dungeoneering, because I've soloed pretty much my entire dungeoneering. Like all my dungeoneering levels have pretty much been soloed. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to soloing dungeons. But yeah, I don't know. I think if I were to make a guide of any skill that I have, it'd probably be thieving or fire making or wood cutting. Most likely it would be thieving, though, because out of all the skills that I have, thieving has the most diverse methods of training. With wood cutting, it's pretty linear on what you do. I mean, it does split off at the higher levels, like crystal trees, elder trees, and ivy, and sawmill. But for the most part, it stays the same. Same with fire making. I mean, you really use the same logs all the way up to 99, so that's not really a problem. Cooking, I mean, I could do cooking because there are some different methods to get cooking. However, it is still fairly linear. Agility is really linear on how you train it. Like, there's really one specific method that you use to train it. Like one linear progression. Fletching, I don't really know much about fletching anymore, since I did fletching like 4 years ago. So fletching, really, I don't know much about it anymore, because I got the 99 so long ago. I think combat, I've shared my opinions on combat. I wouldn't really make a guide on it, just because all I would do would just tell people to do Slayer. Because I think it's the most efficient method to do combat, is just to train it with Slayer. I mean, like, the thing is, like, you may think that you are never gonna get 99 Slayer, or you don't care about getting 99 Slayer, but there's always a possibility in the future that you'll want to, and I was kind of like that, and I do regret sort of not doing 99 Slayer with my combat skills, because I would have gotten it a long time ago if I had done so, but I didn't. I do sort of regret it on some levels. I mean, some levels I don't, because pre-EOC, but now in the EOC, definitely I recommend, if you're going to be training combat, to do it via Slayer, just because it is one of the fastest methods, and if it's not one of the fastest methods, it's one of the most efficient. If you're going to be going for if you're going for total levels or max cape or anything, it is one of the most efficient methods to do so. Plus, for a lot of tasks, you make money off of it, so the money you make off of Slayer, you'll be able to buy better gear. I personally made, I think, around somewhere in the realm of 40-ish mil, something like that. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember how much I made. It's in my 99 Slayer video. It's how much I made. So if you want to look that up, you can see how much money I made. And that was only off of like 95 to 99. I think is when I started my Slayer tab, was 95 or something like that. It might have been 93. I don't remember, but I made a good amount of money off of Slayer. So And yeah, definitely paid for all of the gear that I bought and all the runes and potions and supplies that I used. So definitely worthwhile. So anyways, guys, I think I am done for the video. I don't know when my next video is going to be. It might be tomorrow, depending on the world event. Obviously, I think it is today, technically is the last day, but there are going to be the wrap-up cutscenes and that kind of stuff tomorrow. So if there are, I will film them and share my opinions, I guess, or kind of explain them if people don't really, if it's kind of a little more difficult to explain or to understand. So I'll do that tomorrow. So somewhat of a little bit of a lore video, I guess, possibly tomorrow. Basically when the world event is over and the cutscenes, I'll do that. And then after that, I'll probably be starting the 99 fishing video series. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.